So I thought I'd give my opinion on ABD as of right now. I know it really doesn't matter what I think, but I think it's important to listen to what I have to say about all that's going on right now. So, I'm sure everyone knows this by now, but A Bizarre Day is rewriting its entire code. Yes, they are basically remaking the entire game.
Yo, yo, yo!
I think it's a great move on their part, get their game organized and whatnot. I don't see any negatives besides we may not see some updates on the original game for a while, but I'm willing to take that loss in return for a fixed version of the game. However, what I think they should do is rework all the stands that they were looking to rework. I mean, you're gonna rewrite the entire game, yes? Why not rewrite the code for these stands? And why rewrite all the code that's already for those stands just if you're gonna rework it later on? I think taking the time just to rework all the stands you want reworked while rewriting the game is a smart move, but I don't know, I don't develop or anything, so it could, maybe be trouble for them. It would probably tack on more time to finish the rewrite, but I think that's worth it because it's not just ABD, it's ABD with a ton of rework stands. You could basically almost call it ABD too. Beyond that, I know their game was leaked. I have an idea of maybe who leaked it, but I'm not going to discuss that because I could be entirely wrong and I don't know the full situation. I do know ABD was looking for scripters, but I know after this whole leak they, may not want to hire them right now, although it would be beneficial considering, they're having to rewrite the entire game right now, so maybe look into that, I'm not really sure. I also know that Universal Time kind of stole their player base, which honestly surprises me.
I think I'm about to steal!
The game feels like just a Bizarre Day modded. Even so, I've seen some improvement in their game mechanics, models, and more, so I won't really give my opinion on that game until I feel like it's entirely made by itself. I know a lot of people are calling it a modded game or they stole the sets from ABD. I haven't really confirmed any of this. I haven't seen anything yet that looks super stolen, maybe besides Anubis, but beyond that, I don't really have any comment on the game until I feel like it's their game, not just a kind of modded game, but something that's kind of, their kind of whole image or whatnot. Back to ABD, yeah, I don't really have much to complain about. I know Star Platinum's rework was a little buggy, but it looked like they used their testers, and it came out with a pretty smooth release. Besides, it was overpowered, but I mean, hey, that's stuff that testers don't really detect until it's severe. Like, if it's something severely overpowered, you'll know, but, you can't really differ. I mean, even professional games get this stuff mixed up, so, the player base, kind of said it was overpowered, they balanced it, reworked it, and I mean, it was still a little buggy, but it came out pretty clean, and I don't have much to complain about that. I think all is smooth with ABD, and I think if they rework the stands like I said in the rewritten version of it, then they could bring back a large portion of their player base with new content, loads of it presumably. I'd also say even with the recent situation, look into the scripter apps maybe. I don't know if ABD hired anyone yet, but I know a few scripters who applied who are very good at their jobs and they're very trustworthy. So I mean, it might be a good opportunity if it speeds up the rewritten game's process. That's all though, really. I honestly like the work, the efficiency, and the effort put into the reworks and whatnot. They're all very creative, and I think that's really cool. I mean, I look forward to the rewritten version. I'm hoping it's almost like an ABD 2 with loads of new content, and I mean, that's all, really. See ya.